Hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again to the DRGN Gaming Twitch channel. Today is gonna be DRGN Gaming against Atris Esports. I'm joined here today again with Bo, the former coach of our CSGO team. And we are back on Dust 2 for the second game in a row now. So Bo, we've been checking a bit on both teams. Atris Esports is a new team, a Polish team. How do you think that's gonna affect the game? Like, we don't really have much details on them, so could go either way probably.
Yeah, I think the Polish community has a pretty common game style. They play pretty aggressively, not really tactically based. They usually go after individuals, which can suit DRGN Gaming in this situation because DRGN Gaming hasn't really played that much of Dust 2 right now. So hopefully they will be able to pug this map out and use their knowledge of the map to be able to win this map. But as we will probably see, Atris will be a dangerous opponent. They are 4-2 as well in ESEA Open, so this will be an interesting match to spectate.
Yes, as you said, they are 4-2 and the ESEA Open. Just like our team, they lost the first two matches and then won 4 in a row. I think they had one forfeit win 2 match days ago against a team that didn't show up. Not entirely sure, but yeah, it's gonna be an interesting matchup. Like both teams are on the same score in the Open, and well, I'm not entirely sure how much our team DRGN Gaming has prepared coming into the second game, because Waza said it with the last interview after the previous game, that they did not really have the most practice on the map. Like they were able to put some work into it, but not the same effort like they do with Inferno, Rush, for example. Mirage, which we have not played unfortunately yet. So that's also still waiting until we get that game going. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how DRGN Gaming prepare to this. I'm fully confident that they will have watched the demo from Atris of the last two game. I know that they are gonna prepare whatever Atris is gonna have up their sleeve. But like you said, Polish teams, they have a certain style of more going on their individual skill rather than strategy. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how that turns out.
Yeah, and as you said, they have probably watched the demo by now, so they should know how Atris plays a bit, but of course it can change between maps. Atris has probably watched their demo as well, so they have probably anti-stratted themselves a bit, which they should have at least, but we have some smart guys on the team, and I think that they have spotted some few mistakes in Atris game plan, and hopefully they will be able to exploit that.
Yeah, and it's mainly like well, we don't have a lot of details on Atris this thread book, but on the other hand, we do not have a thread book which is as deep as on other maps for Dust 2. So do you have an advantage in a game where two teams, the strat book is not that deep? Like, do you have an advantage if you are more strategic on other maps? Or do you more have the advantage if you're gonna be like firing power squad?
I would say in this match, DRGN Gaming can come into this match in a bit of a disadvantage because they like their defaults, they like just their basic knowledge of the map. I'm not saying that they don't have it, but they don't really have the same default that you should have going into a tournament like this on a map like Dust 2, because Dust 2 can be a really difficult map to play if you get shut down on the T side. As we saw last game, ABBA performed really well on the T side, and they really needed this time as well, just so that they can get that ball rolling and get some rounds on the board.
I agree. And yeah, it's gonna be very interesting matchup. What we saw in the last game for our team, they started off very well against Accuracy, almost completely dominating them in that first half on the T side. But then when the half switched, we saw that DRGN Gaming had more difficulties in the last match. Well, with their setups, Accuracy was able to get back into the game. But I think that the early round advantage and the momentum from DRGN Gaming really put them through that match, as well the performance from Ubba back in the previous game. So, do you expect that DRGN Gaming is going to be happy with starting on the T side this game again, or do you think that they rather would have a CT start here and maybe have the defaults that they prepared to immediately try to execute them?
I'd say they want to start on the T side just to get ABBA rolling, just to get the ball rolling, trying to get some early rounds. But of course, they've worked on their CT side, and I don't think they will mind if they start on the CT side. But they want to keep that a secret. They want to keep as few rounds as possible on that CT side, just so that they can exploit their good T half. But their CT side is not as good right now, so hopefully they will start on the T side just so that they can play as few rounds on that CT side as possible.
So yeah, we're basically just waiting on the last player, I think, unless... No, I see that everyone has joined. It's just 6 people on the T side, which for some reason is not properly showing up on my right side on the screen, but... Okay, everyone is in the server, so we're basically just waiting for both teams to ready up and to have this knife round going. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting matchup for sure. And I'm very excited to see the new strats that our team has set because, well, it's always fun to see new things coming into new matches. Not necessarily correcting mistakes from previous matches, but also just trying new stuff. CSGO, like, you can be very creative in these games, and there's always new possibilities and always something that you can prepare which the other team will not.
Yeah, of course, and they should have prepared a lot of things by now. They've had a couple of days, they've had the whole weekend, so yeah, and we're getting into the knife round right now.
So the knife round is gonna start. I don't think we actually won a single knife round in the open this far. I could be mistaken, but I think if we won a knife round, it could be at most one. Because I remember that Inferno games and the last S2 game we lost the knife rounds. Of course, the knife rounds don't really matter because, well, like I say, we might have lost all the knife rounds, but we are 4-2, so knife rounds don't really mean that much nowadays in CSGO if you are strong enough.
Yeah, of course, but it's just nicer to start on that preferred side of yours, but of course you will still play on that side. You will still have to play in DRGN's case on that CT-sided, so it doesn't really matter. It's just you can get the ball rolling a bit more.
On both sides, and I almost thought Watsaw was gonna turn that back, but no, it's gonna be Atris Esports winning the knife round, and they're gonna have to decide the side to start on. Quickly gonna check Twitch chat. Nobody's saying anything about sound, so I guess that is all good. And we see DRGN Gaming here starting on the T side, so I think this probably is an advantage for them. Like you said, like they probably want to start on this T side, get the ball rolling, get those early kills in, and well, just start on the dominant side to get the momentum in. We see some pistols being exchanged, and Atris Esports doing what we saw from DRGN Gaming in the last game, pushing up mid and it works out well for them. They get 2 kills, but that's a trade now. And Wilspa is in a suicide position, but Uba checks it, and that's a kill. But look at this Wukashko in the T-spawn already behind them, and DRGN Gaming, if they are not careful, he could catch them off guard here.
Yeah, this flank is really important for Atris. If Freo can get just delay them a bit, and then DRGN Gaming can be in a real spot of hurry right now. But as you can see, they're slowing it down. No one is holding behind right now, but Wukash is taking his time, and he's just holding them in too long right now.
Yes, as we see Kitty checking behind. Wukashko not pushing, and that could actually be awful timing for DRGN Gaming. And it is, because Kitty gets taken down from behind, and that's just 3 quick kills going to Atris Esports. DRGN Gaming maybe a bit too slow there, not checking the back enough as well, and it's gonna be a first round for Atris Esports onto the board. We see a knock coming out on Frio and an M4 for Wukashko, but 2 players without utility, so DRGN Gaming stay on blocks, no utility for them. And we see pretty default setup coming out, Atris.
Yeah, and DRGN Gaming will probably just like a bomb plant in this situation, just holding passively outside B, waiting for the utility to fade in the B tunnels, and then will probably just explode with the help of Kitty's flash. And that's the only thing they bought into this round, and hopefully they will be able to set up 2 kills on the B side and get that bomb planted. As we can see, they're gonna try to explode now, and let's see if they can get the bomb plant. Great damage by
on both sides, a kill for DRGN Gaming, but Atris Esports, no issues cleaning it up, and it's gonna be just 1 kill. I thought they lost the M4 Atris, but I think that was saved by someone.
Yeah, they managed to save it.
And DRGN Gaming, first full buy for them. We do see that Ubal has no utility, but a quick smoke coming out along the flashes, and DRGN Gaming immediately going back from that push on long.
Yeah, but trying to find that opening pick, which can be really crucial in these first gun rounds. But as we can see, Wisba is actually pushing A house, so he has a great spot here trying to catch out Kitty if she's gonna push into B house. But she's not, she actually is. She can control her left here, and she does. Great pick for Wisba, and Abba can't get that trade because he has no armor, unfortunately. So that's just a great play by Theris, and as we can see, DRGN Gaming is trying to work up short now because they lost the long control, then they need the short control.
Yeah, and what we see basically in these first 3 rounds already is a lot of aggression from Atris, and DRGN Gaming not prepared for it. Timing's off when checking back, and just not checking enough for the pushes. Of course, still early in the game. But Atris, they are putting a very aggressive playstyle on here, not giving DRGN Gaming any chance to take long rounds and wait with 5 people all the time. Shots going out on A, and first kill for Atris here. Robot gets one back. Nade comes in. That's about taken down, and good hold from Atris and DRGN Gaming. Not really getting into that round.
Yeah, that felt a bit stale, that short attack. They had 1 smoke and didn't really flash behind it as well, so that's just a desperation play when you are down in a 5v4 in this situation and you don't have any long control. But as we can see, Atris got a free AWP for that, so they're bringing that over towards mid, and DRGN Gaming rushing short, probably wanting that bomb plant entry with Slevo, and great 2 kills in mid from the upper. Let's see if they can get a bomb plant. Great couple of kills by Freo, and it just is a 1v5 with Kitty, and this is any possible round to win or to do anything. He might be able to get 1-3 kill in mid here, but that's about everything you can ask for. She might be able to get a kill onto the Opper, but no, that's a great shot by him, and great shot by their Opper. Now we will see the first gun round from Dragon Gaming. Hopefully they will be able to do something a bit more aggressive, trying to catch their aggressive style that Atris has been putting forward this far.
Yeah, indeed. And Dragon Gaming, the T side, was the dominant side on the previous game. So being 4 down, not a great start, but of course still early game. Nothing's really decided here, of course. And that's a great grenade, I would say, from ST on the B side, but it's not gonna do a whole lot of damage towards Skiddy. And we see Atris again with a pretty deep setup on long here. Noise sitting on that container on long, but this time not pushing, so big change of pace, and Wasa almost gets taken down here through the doors.
Yeah, that's the smoke that he throws. It's an easy spam for Opper, and we can see that he's actually trying to create some space towards short, which he's done. But with Bursa, the Opper is trying to cover it off, but will he be aware that Wasa is so far forward? And Alba is taking some damage towards B, but he's probably going to fall back. Let's see if Wasa can catch off the Opper. No, he just drops the Molotov and falls back. Great play by him so far.
We actually see the A side completely open almost. Noise pushing long now, and Slavo going down at long is bringing back the players towards A, and that's not good for Dragon Gaming. If they were a bit faster on this push towards the A side, they could have had a free side, but instead it's going to be Atris. Oh, that is a nice entry though from Wasa, but the kill's coming back. And just as fast as that, the round is done.
Yeah, it feels a bit disjointed from Dragon Gaming right now. Abba with the bomb is too far back, and with the op as well. Let's see if he can survive. Great flick there by Abba, and another one. Can he survive? No, he can't. That's unfortunate from Abba, but it feels like Dragon Gaming are playing a bit disoriented right now. They don't really know what to do, when to do it. But an important thing for Atris Gaming is that they actually didn't save the op, so they have to rebuy into that. And this is a great pause by Dragon Gaming, just to take a breather, talk what's going on. Abba with $200, he can't really invest anything, and yeah, this is not looking great for Dragon Gaming right now.
Well, the main thing as well is in all the past games for Dragon Gaming, their opponents were playing more strategic, and then you can really pull off these slow rounds. But with a team like Atris, like we've seen in these first 5 rounds already, the aggression coming out from Atris, pushing for information, just anywhere, really catches off Dragon Gaming and makes them too slow every single time, and puts Atris in the advantage every single time. So Dragon Gaming, they have to change the pace, they have to go faster, I think, in this game, if they want to have a chance of winning it, because I don't think the slow rounds is going to work out for them.
Yeah, they need some sort of aggression to just beat Atris aggression, because their Opera is moving very freely right now. He's going towards short again. He's moving between mid and short all the time. Hopefully they will be able to read that this round or the next round, so that they can actually try to exploit his rotations, because if you pull and push their Opera, they can get really frustrated by that and not really know where to play. But as we can see, Dragon Gaming is getting boxed in by Neste because he's pushing B apps, or he's pushing T side,
Yes.
and that's a great kill from their Opper. And this is a desperate play again, just trying to get the bomb done. But two nice kills by Atris. He gets traded out, but the Opper is there to clean it up. Just another great round by Atris, and this is looking really flat by Dragon Gaming right now. You can really see that their strat book is not as deep as it should be, and that can come back to hurt them right now.
Yeah, indeed. And well, we said that Dragon Gaming, they can't take these slow rounds, and what do we see? They are on pistols and take a full minute again before doing something. And in the meanwhile, we see that Atris had a player, well, 2 players pushed up through the tunnel area already. One in T-spawn and one in lower mid. So Dragon Gaming, they take another minute again, waiting, wanting to do their execute, but it's not working against this aggression from Atris, and you really cannot wait a minute to do something against them.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, and they will probably go for a fast B execute now, but they get stopped by that smoke, which is perfect timing by the CT side, and this will just grind them to a halt. And as you can see, they have no map control at all. They just have the B tunnels, and they're just gonna explode off this. Kitty gets killed, triple kill by Vuska, 4th, and Abba gets 2 trade kills. That's good for Abba. Let's see if he can get a 3rd.
Abba does some damage back. Almost gets shot there. Abba finds him. Does he get this? Abba, he does! Abba with the ace, and if Dragon Gaming needed a round to get back into the game, that should be the one. That clutch from Abba right there should give them the power to get back into this game.
Should be really pumped after that one. That's a great ace from Abba, and that's the energy that Dragon Gaming needs to start getting this T-side on. And Abu's bringing that up straight out to long. Let's see if he can get an open pick. He just misses that, unfortunately.
Yeah,
let's see what they're gonna do now.
Does also a lot of damage towards both Wasa and Abba, both down to 50 HP basically after a grenade, and that's a hard grenade to take early. We actually see Virsba up on short, but KD finds him. And
yeah, that's the aggression that Dragon Gaming needs to be aware of. And as we can see, Josh is pushing out mid, which is actually really, really good. And Abba missing a basic smoke there. You can see that they're not really used to playing this map, because that's a really basic smoke that you should hit every single time. But they will repair it, and this will be a big split towards the B site. And the CT side only has 2 players on B, and it's a 5v2, so hopefully if Dragon Gaming just straight out the round, they should be able to win this one.
This I agree, but look again, this aggression from Noise pushing up long. And he spots one, he's calling this out to his teammates, no doubt about that, and takes down Josh. And Dragon Gaming taking the entry on B, but shots coming back, and Dragon Gaming just taking too much time once again. They start off quickly with that kill on short, which was due to the aggression of Atris, and they take too much time once again. And Atris Esports, well, they push like we've seen them doing it the entire game, and Gaming's just too slow.
Yeah, Atris Gaming is playing the usual Polish style, just pushing everywhere. So right now Dragon Gaming needs to put one guy or girl on every single possibility where Atris can push. So 1 long, 1 only B, 1 only short, and 2 working mid, just so that they can't flank them, just so that they can't play aggressively, because that's the only thing that's winning them round right now. Yeah, as we can see, Dragon Gaming is working aggressively towards B again, with just Slevo lurking, but they're not getting any map control again, and Noise is trying to push B, A house, but Slevo is holding in this time, which is great, so hopefully he will be able to catch him off guard, just so that they can get that 4v5. That's really unfortunate for the CT side to play, because it's really hard to play a 4v5 on that CT sided Dust 2.
Yeah, and Slevo here at long. Well, they are setting up to hold back this push, but Slevo may not go back too early, and I think that's what he's doing. He's going back, and Noise, he's not pushing up just yet. Maybe he heard something, or he's just going to rotate. But that could have been dangerous. DRGN Gaming again, taking a minute and 20 seconds here, going towards lower tunnel, and this Molotov still on Wheelspa is just gonna stop them. DRGN Gaming, they can't run through this, and that's some nice kills coming in for Atris Esports.
Yeah, this is looking flat for DRGN Gaming. They don't really know what to do. But hopefully Watson can be able to get a bomb plant. No, that's a great shot by Freo. And Alba has to save again. But he can't really, so that's a great round from Wizerba again with the 4K. He's really playing a great game, so is Noise. There's nothing he can do about that. But DRGN Gaming is not playing well right now. They're playing too puggy for my style. They're trying to play as a Polish team where they should just be playing their own style.
Well, and also just they play way too slow. They don't put anyone on the lurking position to stop off any fast plays from Atris, and that's really killing them at this point. We saw, I think, 4 or 5 rounds where DRGN Gaming was just boxed in because they were taking a minute or longer until their setup for the execute was coming in, and it's just killing them at this point. Where we saw that this worked against the team that they played the last time on this too. That was because the other team did not have this aggression that Atris has. And that's really killing them at this point. But we do see a change of pace coming in, but that's 2 Molotov kills for Atris, and
that's a really ambitious push, but Josh gets 1 kill back here towards long, and this is a possible round to win. Wasa needs to try to get some information into some space for Josh to be able to work with, and he might be able to catch off CT, and that's a great kill by Waza. Let's see if Josh can try to regroup with Waza, but as you can see, Waza is trying to work up B, and Wushka is coming behind him, and that's unfortunate for Waza, and now it's all down to Josh. He's pushing onto that A side, but the Opera is covering that again. Yeah,
it was a great recovery from Waza getting that kill in mid. But then he pushes a B, and there's no thought of a potential flank behind them already. And I feel like if the opponent has pushed you so much every single round, that you have to be checking your back more. Of course, it's hard to say, they haven't pushed always, so you do not know always what the opponent is going to do.
Another double kill with the Molotov. Yeah, DRGN Gaming is trying to pick up that pace right now, but as we can see, they're just getting killed by the Molotovs. They're playing stupidly aggressive right now because they're just getting shot down that Molotov each and every single time. They need to have a smoke for that Molotov, both on A and B, because you can't just keep running through it. Let's see if I'm gonna get a kill down mid. Unfortunately can't. And it's just the same for Atris Esports. They're taking long control and then being able to flank. But Josh might be able to get a kill towards Opera. No, the Opera gets a kill. Can he get away? No, he can't. Will you expect one more? No, he falls back. Great from Josh, trying to keep that 4v4. And Slevo is coming to join him as well. But, hopefully they will be able to get this kill towards the long guy, so that they will be able to pounce on a great shot by Josh. And Wasa might be able to be caught from the killer there. Great flick from Abba, and this is a free A site, but they've actually left the bomb in T-spawn.
Yes, they have, and Atris Esports, the kills came in on long. What Atris Esports did, instead of keeping their player on A, they push one up on short to get a kill from the people making their way over there, and that's again Atris. They lost the side, but they still push up anyway. But now that this bomb plant isn't coming, Atris might be wondering, did they rotate B or are they just taking a lot of time? But this Molotov gives them the information that they need.
Yeah, and that's just unfortunate for Dragon Gaming that they didn't really have the bomb, but as we can see, Atris is trying to retake now. Great shot by Wushka, and Slav is trying to get the bomb down, and Josh is just playing for time, and this is a 1v2 for Josh now. He has to clutch. This is planted for him, so he has a great chance. He has the AWP as well, but they have smoked the bomb and they're just sticking it. He really needs that shot. That's unfortunate for Josh.
It's gonna be 11-1, and that one time Dragon Gaming get the site for free after a good start of the round. They forget the bump in T-spawn, and that's just heartbreaking, really. You can see that they can't take a lot of rounds anymore in this half, and that round they just lost. It's probably one of the only bomb plants they had at this half, so...
Yeah, this is tough for Dragon Gaming. It doesn't seem like they know what to do, and Voss is getting picked by the Opert, peeking short. Yeah, they're just taking individual fights, and that's a great opening by Kitty, but Abba gets naded down. So this is a 4v3 again, with no real map control. They have B tunnels, but Kitty's getting pushed from under. Josh really needs this kill, trade kill, and he can't take it. It's sloppy from Dragon Gaming right now. They don't really cover anything. Either they go aggressive B tunnels or long. They don't really work mid. Great shot by Slevo there. Let's see if he can get a 1v3. Mid is completely open, and mid to B is actually a great choice from Slevo right now. And he might be going for it. He's smoking mid doors. So, or CT spawn. So he might be able to, but he's faking it and going towards short. They have no one on the A side, but the Opera is rotating back, holding short. This is going to be hard for level, and that's an easy shot from Weerspa.
Yes, what we've been seeing this entire game is if Trang decides to go for a fast round, the utility usage from Atris is just amazing. They throw a Molotov, 2 or 3 grenades right behind that, and until Dragon Gaming gets into the site, they already lost 1 or 2 players, or just lost half of their total health. But we see Josh getting one here on the short push, and Dragon Gaming needs this a lot more. They need a lot more catching of these players, pushing on the individual spots, and actually looks like that's a bit of the setup they are going for now. Waza at long, KD at tunnels, and 3 players in mid, kind of holding off pushes, but I think they went a bit too late for that. I think they waited way too long to adapt. We actually see the push coming in from Atris here on tunnels, but you see Kitty, she instantly gets the kill, but gets traded here by Nesty, and Trevor was actually on the B as well, didn't notice that earlier.
No, he picked it up from short, and Slevo is a really good opener, so this is a very doable round. But as you can see, Slevo is on A side, and just trying to fake this, but great shot by Slevo with a flick, but he gets caught out from long. So they know one is long, so there's probably just one B, but he's actually pushing mid, or he was, but he's falling back towards the B side. And this is a great call from Dragon Gaming, just executing that B side, and they know that one's towards long, so it's a 3v1 on that B side, but no one was towards B, so maybe Abba can come in on a late lurk. Otherwise, this should be a round for Dragon Gaming.
That's a nice flash coming in from Atris, and they instantly get the kills. And kills going each side, and Abba does not get it, and...
That's going to be frustrating for Dragon Gaming, losing that 4v3.
That's just not... yeah. It's gonna be frustrating, and it's not a good hold from Dragon Gaming. The flash from Atris being very great as well. I think it was at the closed double door. I'm not entirely sure who it was. But yeah, they flash off one of the plays for Dragon, and they just rush into the site without any hesitation. And I think Dragon Gaming should have taken either a more aggressive hold there, be closer to that double door, But meanwhile, we see Frio gets a kill on Slevo and Gaming. Everyone's grouping up towards A side, towards A long. But this player from Atris, they don't check it, and I was almost gonna say he got 2, but just gonna be 1 kill. But Wilspa with this 882.
That's a difficult fight for both players to take, but no one dies. That's unfortunate for Dragon Gaming, but at least Abba didn't die. That's a good sign. He's really the only one who's fragging out, but Brio is catching up Josh in lower dark one more time, and Abba can't take that kill. So it's a 1v4 for Wasa in the last round of this TO. Very first shot, he knows where one is, he gets beat from Underdark, and that's unfortunate for Dragon Gaming that they just get 1 round, and that round was from a Abba ace, so they have some work to do on this tee-off.
Yeah, looks pretty much lost here already. Of course, the game isn't over as long as the team hasn't won, but Dragon Gaming, their T side is their better side, so they're gonna need a perfect CT side here if they want to get back into this. If they lose the pistol, it's over for them. It's gonna be game over, and they're not gonna win this. But if they manage to win the pistol round, I don't know. They should be able to get back into this, and I don't think Atris necessarily has better aimers, but it's just Dragon Gaming. They were either too slow or too fast, and the utility usage from Atris has been great, and the timings to push has been great. So yeah, it's a very rough game for Dragon Gaming, and Atris just very dominant. And it does show that Dragon Gaming that they are not familiar with this map, and they don't have the amount of practice on it like the other maps. And Atris Esports, we said we didn't know how much practice they had on this map, but I think that Atris has a very good idea of how to play this too, and that shows here.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Their CT side was really good. They pushed when they were supposed to push. They played passively when they were supposed to play passively, which is unfortunate from Dragon Gaming because they couldn't really get anything done on that half. But yeah, as you say, if Dragon Gaming get that CT side the pistol, there is still a chance. As we can see, we're straight into the pistol, and it's a long take from Atris Gaming.
Yeah, Molotov actually forces Kitty to pick up. And first kill goes the way of Atris. But Atris slows down right after that kill. And Was actually pushes up here on the wall, not entirely sure why. And there come the shots, and it's just Atris dominating shot after shot going their way, and I don't like to say it, but it's gonna be match point for Atris Esports at 15-1. And Dragon Gaming, the round they had to take to get back into this, they don't take it, and Atris even shooting their own teammates now, being very cocky towards Dragon Gaming.
Yeah, this is unfortunate that they couldn't get that opening kill by Kitty, but as you can see, they have to force buy this round, so no, it's win or lose, there's nothing to be afraid of now. And Atris Gaming is going for a fast B, it looks like, with 4 players towards the B side, and Dragon Gaming is actually stacking this one correctly, playing 3 towards B and 2 towards A. So Kitty with the MP9 can get some nasty multi-kills with the crossfire with Slevo, so this can actually be a great round from Dragon Gaming if they hit their shots. And we can see the B execute is coming in right now. Let's see if Kitty can get the kill. 1 kill from Slevo and 1 kill from Kitty. Kitty gets traded out. Slevo gets traded out as well. This is a 2v2, 2v1. They should know that lost is mid. Yeah, and they do. So they will grab some guns, regroup, and this should be a 2v1 that you win. They have the B side completely and bomb as well. But Abba might be able to get caught off.
And
he does. I don't really know why he's pushing there.
Yeah, but that is the wrong play from Abba indeed. Just pushes off the B side isolating himself from JW Fox in any way at all, and Rio, I think he knows where the last player is. I think he's probably guessing he's in tunnels or rotating the way around, and if the timing is wrong here, and that's the game.
and that's a good game. And we have Abba wanted to have an interview with us after the game, so I say we just bring him in.
Don't go anywhere yet, people. We're gonna have Ebba in for a quick interview after this game. A hard game for Dragon Gaming. A game which did not go the way we wanted it, of course, but Atris just was the better team today, and yeah, ends in 16-1 this Esports.
Yeah, that was a really hard game to. It must have been a hard game to play because playing against a Polish team, it's really hard because they just push everywhere, and it seems so easy from our perspective when we see that they're pushing. But as you want to regroup as a T sign and execute a site, you can't really hold everything at the same time. So I don't blame Dragon Gaming for playing that badly, but they needed a bit of a better default with one holding long, one holding B, and 3 working mid, because they got some easy picks towards that mid area, or they were able to push either extremities of the maps.
Hey, wake up.
Okay, Abba poked me, so
User was moved to your channel.
Hello, Mr. Abba.
Good
So,
evening,
Abba,
friends. Well, good evening, huh? Evening.
Yeah, just a very rough game. Atris, it looked like they had you guys on anything you tried to do, and I don't know. It's a very rough game, and the only round you guys won was by the ace from you, Abba, and it just sucks. It was a very hard game, and what me and Bo saw mainly during this entire match was if you guys went for slow rounds, they had great timings on their pushes and just catching you guys off guard. And the moment you guys decided to change the pace, they just used their utility so well that you guys didn't even have the chance of getting into the site. Yeah, we figured that this would be more close matchup. That you guys obviously had the time to prepare for it more. But overall, Atris just was a better team today, and
Absolutely.
I want to hear about. I want to hear from you how the game went. Like, how was it talking about this game, like the communication, all that stuff? Because I can figure that when you lose 16-1, that yeah, of course you're not gonna be happy with that, and you're gonna feel demotivated. There might be some angriness between the players, but like not because of each other, but just that you weren't able to do better in this game.
I think in general, of course, there's frustration that you lose a game like this, which is not really special. I said to everyone, well, this is going to happen once in a while on Open, where you just face a team that's just playing really good on a day. I feel like there was a lot of factors why we lost today. Of course, we have some roster stuff. Maybe we didn't prac enough. I don't know. But these guys came here to win. You can see that they did their homework. They were just very well organized, which was very surprising. Because usually in Polish team they're really aggressive. They like to play around the map and stuff, but these guys were actually quite coordinated with their pushes. So I just think they played better yesterday. But the communication in the team was good. It was decent. Like, of course, there are frustrations, but I think like we're all grown-ups. And I think you have some players in the team that keep the mind positive. So that's what you need to try and make it a learning experience. I think that's the biggest part of this now. What went wrong? Look at the demo, see what they're exploiting us on does too. Yeah, I think in big lines that is. I think we just need to make it into something positive, which is hard right now, but
Yeah, I agree with you. You do have to learn from this game, and yeah, you saw that Atris, they just had a better plan. Every single execute they did, and they didn't really work out. And we were a bit surprised at first. Atris, they had these fast rounds in the first half. They did that push on the city side, which you guys did in the previous game.
The pistol round.
Yes, the pistol round. Atris Esports, they pushed up 2 players in mid like you guys did in the previous game. So I don't know if the idea from Atris was to adapt, take your playstyle and surprise you.
Now the stupid thing is that we saw this in the demo that they were doing this. So we were kind of ready for that. We were ready for the mid push. It's a shame we lost 2 players early there because of just good headshots from them. I don't really know what happened because I wasn't there. Then we killed off the 2 players, which was according to plan. But at long in the demo, we knew there was someone car, and we tried everything to clear car. We tried to boost up, and then we just took too long to clear that 1 player, and they rotated up. So we knew exactly what we were doing, but we were just not certain enough on our push there, which is a shame because we did our homework just like them, but we just didn't make enough use of it, I think.
Yeah, and of course, Test 2, it's not one of our main maps, and we only have 3 vetoes, so it's gonna be looking forward to the next games of the Open. What maps we are gonna be playing? Well, you guys, of course, because Test 2, it's a map we've seen how strong you guys can be on that T side. If you guys, well, get your executes working the way you have them prepared. We saw that in the last game. This game, however, didn't go as planned, unfortunately. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes further. If you guys are gonna stick to your map pool with us doing it, or if you guys are gonna try something new. But of course, it's up to you guys to decide in the practice.
I think Dust 2 is not really a bad map for us, but we just don't have clear executes on it yet. I think we're playing the map pretty well. We're playing the defaults pretty well. We're just not really ending up where we wanted to do today, which happened very easily the last time. Maybe because we got some easier picks, and maybe we got easier opponents, but Dust 2 definitely not the worst of our maps. We actually want to play Mirage sooner or later. Because it's a map we're comfortable and actually put like the most hours in.
Yes, that is something that me and Bo were talking about as well during the cast. We haven't played a single Mirage game yet, which is our main map, and it is interesting to me to see how less teams still play Mirage in ESEA Open. Like, I've taken a look at it, and Mirage is one of the few played maps this far in Open, which is surprising to me because, well, of course, the teams on Mirage who have a lot of practice on there, they know very well how to play it. But I'm surprised that this many teams don't have their own plan on Mirage, which is, well, I think the most popular map.
I think what teams are really afraid of right now is Mirage is a very puck heavy map. So if you have good players, you have a lot of chance to win the game. Because it's very execute heavy, but taking control of the map is pretty easy. So I think a lot of teams are just scared of teams with just very good aim coming along and just steamrolling everyone because they're just better aimers, which is something, of course, you need to be wary about. But yeah, I agree. Like years ago, when I played my first Open, we only almost played Mirage. It was the most popular map. But you see a lot of Nuke, a lot of Vertigo, just the new school, I think it more is. But I don't know. We know what we're comfortable on and we know what we want to play. Shame you can't veto 5 maps, but you know, they're gonna be awkward maps.
Yes, indeed, and that's like the thing. If you would do a live ban system, where both teams ban a map at once, you can, well, have a more secure direction of what map you want to play. Like now with the 3 vetoes, if both teams veto the 3 maps, the same 3 maps, you just have 4 maps left, which the system randomly decides which you're gonna play. Of course, there's an advantage in the system from ESEA. You know your map 48 hours before the match. They have some time to prepare. But on the other hand, you do not have as much control about what map you're gonna have in the end.
Yeah, it's exactly the 48 hours until the game starts, because you can see these guys just put a lot of hours in demo review, which is fine. I don't know if these guys played a while together. I don't think so, but I think they just put so much more time in the game than we had a ability to this week. So you can just see they did their homework, and that's like a little bit of the shame of the betting system right now, because you have 48 hours to completely study your opponents. And of course, we don't have a coach anymore. Thank you, Bowmouse64. So we don't really have time. We don't have someone who has clearly a lot of time to watch demos and do the reviews on that. Of course, our IGL tries to do it in the future as well. But you know, if you can do it live, you get more interesting games where people can't really break you down that easily. Which is something I would like to see, but don't see it happening.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for today then. A rough game today in the ESEA Open, but although that we lose a game now, that doesn't mean that we're gonna stop what we're doing. We're just gonna prepare for the next one, do it better, gonna win. And yeah, we're just looking forward towards the other matches, see the positive in today, and just keep on moving forward.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Ebba, for the interview. Happy that you wanted to do one, even though after the loss. And thanks to Bo as well for the duocast again. It's been fun, although that the result wasn't fun in the end.
User left your channel.
Not sure who left here. I think that
Yeah,
was
Abba.
Abba. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. It was a rough game, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. And thanks once again, Bo, as well.
Yeah, thank you all.
Okay, see